So we're
Yeah,
on.
great.
Yay!
Yay.
How does it?
Awesome. How does it get
Hello.
any better?
Yes. How does it get any better? And let's have this fucking party.
Yes. This Zoom is going to be like the title of this Zoom is Beyond Your Age. Because me and Bianca just met in Ljubljana and we were like asking, okay, we can create something together. Like, what can we create together? And like, what the combination of us two can bring to the world, to you? Like, how can we contribute to the world? And the first topic that actually popped up was like going beyond your age with creations of your life and everything, because like we are both young, like young business women, and which is not common. So, and we have had a great conversation, like what is actually possible if we stop defining ourselves with like all that definitions we use, and also with the age.
Exactly.
So we desire to explore more with you about that topic and invite you to a place where you can have total ease with every choice you made, with creating your life as you know it's possible, and like beyond stopping.
Oh yes, and literally having this topic. Well, the thing about age has I've been defining myself so much with age, and being too young or too old for something, or having to wait for something, or it's not the right moment yet. I have to have experience, or so many things that I realized since we created this topic that kind of limited me in some ways. So bringing this topic to the world and with you, Nadia, has brought more clarity in my own world. Wherever I stopped myself, wherever I have not considered myself good enough or experienced enough. So I'm so grateful for this, for you, for this call, for the amazing people that have shown up, that are willing to look deeper into this and to discover what else is possible beyond the fucking age, man.
Yes. So maybe we can start with some clearings. You probably all have heard about access consciousness. You know what access consciousness clearing statement is about. And if you don't know, you can check it at accessconsciousnesstheclearingstatement.com. We will send this by the email with the recording to you. So you can check and learn this amazing tool with which you can shift everything and all the energies that are limiting you, or are like you are stuck somewhere. So like, can we now like perceive the energy where everywhere that you are using your age as a reason or justification to not to choose or not to create?
Yes.
Like, just perceive this energy everywhere that you are doing this, like cognitively, unconsciously, or all areas, like, and everything that is, can we destroy and uncreate all of that times a gazillion?
Yes, please.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And everywhere that you are limiting yourself because of your age, can we destroy and uncreate all of that?
Oh, yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds, and all the places where you have decided that you are too young or too old to choose something, to be something, to have something, to create something. Can we destroy everything that is?
Yes, please.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds, and everywhere you have decided that you are not allowed to have too much fun in your life because of your age. Can we destroy and uncreate all of that?
Yes, please.
Okay, right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And like all other aspects of your life where you are limiting yourself because of your age, like maybe you have some definitions. How much money can you create based on your age? And like, how many points of view from this reality have you bought? Like, what should happen to you, or what is appropriate for you, based on your age? So everything that is, can we destroy and uncreate all of that?
Yes.
We have music in the back.
Yes. Party.
Party. Can you maybe turn that on? Okay. Right and wrong, off, right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, cool.
So,
yeah.
Wow, thank you for the clearings, Nadia. It brought up a lot of things for me. I'm sure just for me, not for all of us. And really, what definition have we bought about age that stop us from choosing more, being more, and actually create more? And everywhere we've bought them as ours, will we please destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right or wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, whole nine shorts, boys and beyond. And what if all the definitions and projections and expectations and all the judgments we perceive as they belong to an age, or, oh no, I cannot do that because I'm too old or too young, all of this, what if they weren't yours after all? And you're buying them constantly from all other people that surround us, and we buy it as ours. Everywhere you've aligned and agreed, resisted and reacted to these points of views, to these judgments, and you bought them as yours, would you please destroy and uncreate it all?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. And actually, with all these clearings, we dive in more deeply into the energy of really what's age. And the more we clear, the more energy comes up. We allow ourselves to clear the space and to be able to perceive what's age after all. Is it real? Mm-hmm. Is it true? Or is something else? And what if you would use it to your advantage?
Yes, totally. Wow, this is amazing, Bianca, what you just said. Like when you first time mentioned this question, how can you use your age to your advantage, and how can you have fun with that? Like, and I just have to mention another thing that is like so much, and I also received some questions while you were registering. So it were like, I have to mention, because I'm right body for you also facilitator, it's like, how much are we limiting our bodies with also with aging and with the with our, like with age, like how many problems based on age, what are we creating, like, and what, like how much are we projecting like our age to our body, and are limiting our bodies with that, with defining yes. that. So everything that brings up for you, can we destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes, please.
Right, wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds.
And how much actually we're destroying our body by imposing a certain age, the age we've bought as real and true for us. Mm-hmm. And wherever we are not allowing our body to express itself with an energy that it's his or she's, will you please destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right or wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. And actually, what I've discovered with Access and with Access people who use these tools is that I cannot find a certain age anymore, or I cannot define that being or that body with a certain age. It's like, oh, I perceive everybody as my own age. So like, oh, she's 24, she's 24, he's 24. Like when they say, oh, I'm not 24, like, really? That's interesting, because our being doesn't have an age. And our body just buys our points of view we have about age, about what's aging, and it aligns to what you think about yourself. So what if you could just allow your body to be the energy that it is without any judgments, points of views, or projections? And everywhere you're not allowing this, would you please destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyond.
Yeah. And everywhere you have decided what behavior is appropriate for your age, can we destroy and uncreate all of that? Okay. Right
Yes.
or wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Or like, how many times have you said, oh, I'm too old to go to a party or to wear this dress or like to have this or like choose this or start creating my business? And one lady sent me a question, like, can you talk more about like retiring, like, and like when is appropriate to retire or something? And I would say to that, like, never. I mean, you cannot retire from your own life. You can only create it all the time. Like when you are here with your body, it's like there is no retirement of that. I would rather ask, like, how can I create the life and living beyond my wildest dreams that I don't need to retire from that?
Yes.
So everything that doesn't allow us to be that, to have that, to create that as our reality, can we destroy and uncreate all of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds.
And really, all the reality we have bought, that you have to study and then you have to work until you get the time and possibility and money to retire. And then what we actually do, we're preparing to die. So that's fun, isn't it? And how much of this is like, really, where is the space for a question? Like, is it even fun for you to follow this line, this reality has brought us? Like, is it really fun for you? And if it's not, what else would be possible for you that it's not possible for others? What if you could discover what's possible for you by using questions, not conclusions? And everywhere you don't know how to do it, everywhere you concluded, you don't know how to do it, and it's difficult to do it, will you please destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right or wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyond.
Yeah, and this is amazing what you said. Like, what we are really, this reality is based on like preparing to death. Like we are actually not living and thriving, but we can choose this. And also there is a question in the chat, like, when we are too old to like there is also a lot of universes attached to the topic of like age and with relationships, connected to relationships, like now I'm too old to divorce, like or now I am too old to have kids, or too young, or like all of that definitions, and a lot of energy is attached to that topic. So like this is connected to what Bianca said, like if we were truly creating our lives like every moment, would we stop us because of the definitions from this reality or objectives from this reality, what we should choose or shouldn't choose in relationships? Like, are we gonna be right, or we will rather choose freedom? So everything that is, can we destroy and uncreate times a gazillion? Right and wrong,
Yes.
like pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. We can go like to, like there is like, we can go everywhere you desire. So like first, if you have any questions about the topics of age, like if you would like to know something specific about that, you can bring the questions on like right now to the chat, or you can just unmute yourself and ask. And then we can move to the place of beyond the age, where all possibilities exist, and where we can create everything and orgasmic living, which is available to us, and start having too much fun.
Oh, yes. And if you're receiving translation, you can, we'd love to have your voice here in the main Zoom. Otherwise, you can ask your translator to ask the question for you. So, really, is there a right age to do something? And everywhere you've bought, there is a right age to do something or to be something. Will you please destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes. Right or wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. Awesome. Yeah. And like, maybe we can, like, what age are you waiting for to be able to choose something? Like, yeah, when have you decided that it will be right moment for you to choose something you already know you desire? So everything that is times a gazillion, can we destroy and uncreate all of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. And everywhere you are using your age against you, or like everywhere, everything that is, can we destroy and uncreate all of that?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. And everywhere where you are doing proving with your age or based on your age, with the choices you are making, can we destroy and uncreate all of that times a gazillion? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. Because for me, I had a lot of proving in my universe, and I was proving to myself that at that age, like, I can create my life the way I desire. I can create everything on my own. I can, like, live on my own. I can pay all the expenses on my own. I can create my business on my own. I can do everything on my own at this age. Like, I'm 22, and it was like, and I proved everything to me already. I have created the life beyond my wildest.
Vagy fáradva kincs, Manu.
And now what? Like, I was just frustrated because there was like, I was really confused in my life at one moment, because like I have proved everything to myself, and now I didn't like want what to choose next. Like, everything seems available, but it was kind of boring for me because there was like, and I just wanna I'm saying that to you, maybe you can acknowledge something where you are maybe doing this proving in your universe, and like, you don't have to make yourself wrong about that, or like or maybe you are doing proving in the opposite directions as I was. Maybe you can just acknowledge, okay, like, okay, I have this proving is actually not bad. I mean, I have now acknowledge that now I can do everything on my own. Okay, I can acknowledge that and fully receive that, because actually not a lot of people are capable of that. And maybe you can acknowledge something about yourself, which were you judging before. And now maybe you can start acknowledging, okay, what's actually right about this, what's right about me, and don't go into wrongness about you and yourself. And then start asking, okay, what else is possible beyond this? What else can I receive beyond this? Like, what contribution can I receive, or what contribution can I open to? And like, from every aspect, and what else is possible beyond my age? If I would live like for 400 more years, if I knew that I will live for 400 more years from now on, what will I choose? This is actually a really great question. Like, yes. What will I choose if I will live like 400 more years? And the truth is that we actually, as an infinite being, we never die. There is no beginning and end of our lives and living. And the awareness we are gaining, it's like we own it forever. It's ours. And this is the best part I love with, like, when I discover and explore life and possibilities. And like, I will like invite you to a place where you can start creating your life beyond all of the definitions and beyond all the limitations you have, like you are keeping. Because it's like, this is your life. I mean, how can you create it as the best of all possible worlds? And you can, recently, I'm using this question: will this choice increase my orgasmic living or decrease my orgasmic living? And I immediately knew it. It's like, it helps me also more than light and heavy tool, because I desire to create orgasmic living, and I have demanded it, and I'm going beyond all of the definitions, and I have no projections and no form structure how it should show up for me. Like, and you can also ask yourself, like, you have to be really clear, if now I can choose everything and all energies, what would I like to add in my life? Which energies I desire in my life? And open to the space where you can create your life more energetically, and this will immediately move you out of definitions, out of stopping yourself from your age and everything. So like, perceive more what energies you desire in your life. Like, I would love to have more nurturing energies, more fun energies, like fun when I can laugh. And like, I have demanded for those energies to show up in my life, and I don't have a definition how they should show up. Like, for example, they could come in a form of, I don't know, of my project, of my business project, or maybe form of an animal, or like, I don't care. And it's like, or maybe in this, like, it's like this Zoom is kind of congruent with the energies I'm asking in my life. And like, maybe it can come in a form of Bianca, or like, maybe it can also come in a form of a man, or I don't care. Like, I would like to invite all of you guys who are here to acknowledge how fucking brave you are the whole life, and like, what have you already chosen, to acknowledge that and to stop judging you. Actually look to the places in your life where you are judging yourself the most, and acknowledge the brilliance of you from there. And then like, start asking and get clear about what you would really like to have in your life as the energy of your life, and demand it. And then it will start to show up, and you will create this and your life from the space of that. Because all those definitions and judgments we have about age, about whatever, all the other judgments we are using to stop ourselves are actually not worth it, and are lies. And it's funny when you look at them from a different perspective. So
and that's it. I mean, wow, all the things you said is like popped up in my universe as well. And we've talked about that, and the question about, will this increase my orgasmic living, or it will decrease it? It's an amazing question. Don't use it, guys. It's too fucking awesome, like, really. And it's really, when you don't have projection expectations, when you put yourself in the question and you allow the curiosity to go beyond and to be beyond all the things we have in place, which are points of view, judgments, definitions. With the question, we allow ourselves to go beyond this. And another thing that has showed up in my universe as a clearing or just a question: if you could create for the future, if now I'm demanding to create my future, what would I choose? And to push our creations into creating the future, not just focusing on the present or in just 1 month from now. This will allow yourself to create, not just for this lifetime, but for the planet and for your next time, or what else, like for the universe. So the question itself, like, how would my life be like in 5, 10, 50 years from now if I choose this? Actually, it gets your mind off the computations and allow your knowing to pop up and to show up even more. So actually, age is not relevant. It's just a manipulation we are using to see the world, or to be seen by the world in a different way. I was always looking forward to look older than I was, so people could pay me attention for what I said. So it's like, when I will be, let's look older, let's look professional, let's look serious, so people will start paying attention to me. So what if you could just see your age as an advantage? So it's like, okay, how can I use my age to my advantage? How can, if I would be me, how can I use my age to my advantage?
Yes, and sorry for
No, it's
jumping
okay.
in. It's like what you said, it's actually really good. Like it's the same with anything else in our lives. We always desire something that we are not. Like when we are young, we desire to be older, to look older. Like some people also like have a looking forward to get retired so they can start enjoying their lives. But when they get to the place where they retire, they have no idea how they can like if they are not allowed, or I mean they don't allow themselves to enjoy their life and like start dying like step by step. I mean and if we look at it, we are so funny actually. We are like not really bright, but we are actually so funny and cute what we are doing. So, and it's like we are always resisting what we already are, what we be, and we always try to be something else. Like, but like what if we just be in allowance and acknowledge the magic we be right now at this moment, beyond the age, like we are in,
And be grateful. Yes.
be grateful, and no one else is like doesn't have the same energy as you have right now. And it's like what if it's so cool to be just to be the age you are right now? How can you use that to your advantage? How much fun can you have, and how can be even more weird, like with your age? Like what can you choose beyond these realities? Like what irrational choices
Yes.
can you make with the age you are right now? Like what can you choose that will be completely irrational and for your age, or by definitions from this reality, so you can change the world?
And inspire others to do the same.
Yes, and inspire others to do the same. Like what if you are like 60 years old, like my friend Josipa, who is I think also in the Zoom, like, and she just started her business. Like, so why not? Like, why wouldn't you be like, and what irrational choices can you do which are available to you and which you were avoiding because of the definitions and points of view, reference points from this reality? So what else is possible, and how much fun can you have just with the age you are right now? Like, because once, even if we look from the point of view from this reality, you are only for a limited period, like kind of the same age. Like I will be only for a year 22, so it's like it's unique experience. How can I experience this age in the most orgasmic way possible?
Yes, and to not look for reference points from others, how they create at 22, and ask yourself, okay, what can I create at this age that will create beyond anything that the world has seen possible before and until now?
Yes, what's super fun and easy for me, what I know I can choose, but I'm not choosing because I have decided I am not the right age for that choice. Everything that is times a gazillion can we destroy and uncreate all of
Yes.
that. Right, wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all 9 shorts, boys and millions. And I'm looking at our amazing translators. Here is Aya and Loredana and Andrei and Marina and like all others. So I'm so grateful for you being here, contributing, that we can bring these tools also to more people. I so adore you. I hope you have ease with that translating. I have to be more aware of you. And you can perfect, you can just wave to us if we have to stop or something. And everyone, like I'm really so grateful, and like everyone who is desiring to become an access translator or something, everywhere you have decided that you are not right age to choose that, can we destroy and uncreate all of that times a gazillion?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Okay, now Bianca, do you want to say something? Just say it. And
yes,
then I would like just to invite people to like 5 minutes kind of meditation, like so we can acknowledge and perceive, because we are already fried.
Okay.
And we can do this together. So if you now have something to say.
Yes, I just wanted to add a clearing that has opened so much for me. And it's if you know not what age is, what else would be possible for you beyond this reality. So if you know not, actually it's a clearing statement that it's a process that came up recently, and it allows you to go beyond the reference points and objectives you've learned, you've bought as yours from outside, or just what you've learned until now. And it allows you to perceive what actually is true for you and actually what you know. So this amazing process has, really, you can use it for everything. So what if we could use it for age, for creation, for business? Like, if I know not what my age is, what else would be possible for me? What else could I create? And if I know not what business is, what else can I create? What else could I be that is not currently happening? And everything that we are not acknowledging this, or we don't know, be, perceive, and receive, everything that is available and possible for us, will we please destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Yes. Right or wrong, good and bad, fun and buckle, nice shorts, boys and beyond. So,
awesome.
Go for it.
Wow, thank you. This clearing is amazing. It's like these no-not clearings are like rocking my words. So thank you for adding this here. Cool. Yeah. Now, like I would like to invite you and your magical, beautiful bodies, whichever age they are. Like now you can maybe take a moment and just enjoy in the all age limitations you have impelled to your body. Because after that meditation, they will be gone. So you can just enjoy in all the limitations you have in or on your body or everywhere in the space of your being based on your age. So bring them all on to the party. Let's invite them. So perceive every limitation you have, every choice you didn't make because of your age. Everything, perceive all the past, all the choices, all the future you have already created based on limitations, like all the projections you have. Oh, next year I'm gonna have this disease because it's appropriate for my age, or next year I wanna have this, or like 5 more wrinkles on my face, or next year I will move and walk even slower because of my age, or next year I will retire from my life and living, or next year I have to have a child because it's the like
appropriate thing,
last chance for a woman to have it, or whatever we have already projected to our future, and all those limitations based on age we have projected and limited our future by them. Can we perceive that and enjoy in it? If you already created it, like enjoying our creation for a moment, and with all the limitations, just perceive the energy, like, and have it for 2 more minutes, like, and relax with them, relax with the space with them. Have no point of view, be the energy of interesting point of view, and at the same time acknowledge your brilliance. Like, how potent are you to keep all those limitations in that place? Like, how potent are you actually? And just perceive the energy. Okay, now you can close your eyes and be really present with your body. Be really present. You can even touch your body wherever it wants to be touched. You can ask it and just perceive the energy. And just pull all the parts of your infinite being, everywhere you are right now, everywhere you are trying to fix a problem based on your age, everywhere you are in the future, everywhere where you are still in the work, everywhere where you are already celebrating New Year, everywhere where you are right now changing the world. Just pull all the parts of your infinite being to your body and be really intensively present. and perceive the molecules of your body. Like all the molecules that you have limited, or like all the dis-ease in your body based on the thoughts, feelings, and emotions, which are like everything that is limiting your body and the molecules of your body right now, like all the heaviness based on the age you have impelled or imposed to your body, can we destroy and uncreate all of that right now? Right, wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, whole line, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And now ask your body, truth, do you really have, can I really define your age? Truth, how old are you, body? Or how young are you? Truth, is there a definition? Is there any definition in your universe? Like, or is just an energy, space, and presence and connection? So now you can connect to your body, like fully connect with your being, with your body, and just perceive the energy of gratitude. Be grateful for your body. Be grateful for it just the way it is right now. Acknowledge your best friend, your partner in this life, your partner for magical creation. And be grateful and ask your body, if you could tell me anything right now, what is it? And put down all your barriers and just receive the energy your body is giving to you. How playful can your body be? I'm looking at Bori and her girls, amazing. How playful can your body be? What is your body actually desire? What is your body capable of if you let it be that, like beyond the definitions of your age? What is your body asking for? What movement is your body desired, and you are not allowing it because you have definitions of your age which are limiting you from choosing that? Like, can you now just perceive that your body has no age and it's created based on your points of view you have put on it? So what if we can shift that energy right now and set our bodies free, completely free from all the definitions, points of view which are limiting it? So everything that doesn't allow us to do that, to be that with our bodies, can we destroy and uncreate it times a gazillion? Right, wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all line, shorts, boys, and beyond. And now expand out, go with your being through your skin to the space, like be big as the room you are now in, or the garden, or like the car if you're in the car. Like expand your being out. It's already happening. You don't have to suffer to do that. You don't have to try to do that. It's already happening. And go even further, expand to the size of your country you are currently in. Just allow your being to expand and perceive the expansion also in your body. Like perceive the lightness, the joy, the ease. And now go even further to the size of our beautiful planet. Like touch, we can touch now energetically, we can touch each other, just energetically hug all of the beings and bodies which are on the Zoom right now, and all other bodies and beings on the planet. Just hug them energetically. You can do that. You are magic, potent, infinite being. You can do whatever. So how much fun can you have with that? And put down all your barriers, like send back all thoughts which are crossing your mind right now. Send all of them back to senders. put down all your barriers and expand even more. Go further to the universe, and even further and further and further. And now from that space, you are being now, look at your age, like acknowledge your age, your definition of the age of your body. Is it relevant right now? So everything that brought up for you can be destroyed and uncreate times a gazillion. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Like all the points of view you have about you and your body and about your age can be destroyed and uncreate all of that times a gazillion. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And now invite energies from everywhere, from the universe, you would like to have and include and add to your life. Like perceive the nurturing energy you can choose, you can be, you can have with your body. And invite it to your life. Perceive the sparkling molecules of orgasmic living. You can be, you can choose with your body and your life. And acknowledge them, perceive them, demand for them. And invite all the energies, invite the energy of playfulness into your universe and into your life. How can you play in this world? No matter what age you are, no matter like how you look, no matter from where you came from, no matter like what if actually nothing matters, like, and you can just play in this world? What can you create if you truly being you? And acknowledge that one thing, that universe never works against you. Universe will always support everything that you choose. Only you can work against you. Only your definitions, only your judgments can stop you. So how can you start fully receiving the contribution from the universe, from the earth, from all energies that are actually available and are waiting for you to include them, to ask them? What if you include all that energy into creation of your life? What would be possible?
Yeah.
Bianca, you can also add.
And what if you could include your body into creating more and creating what you know is possible? What if everything could be a contribution, and by just inviting your body to the party of creation, you could get even forward, even further? What if you could receive your body and the nurturing energy and playfulness that your body is, and that the universe is to you? And it's, as Nadia said, it's covering your back, it has your back, and all you have to do is choose and create and ask for more.
Yeah, and thank you. And now demand for that energies, like I'm going to have that no matter what age I am, no matter what size is my body, no matter what I don't know how stupid I am, no matter how smart I am, no matter how intelligent I am, no matter how long is my hair, no matter how many wrinkles I have, no matter anything, I will have that energies in my world, in my life, in my universe. So universe, show me more, show me that. I'm totally willing to receive that, and say now, perceive the energy and say big yes to receiving. Like open the receiving and go beyond, like the life you have currently had, like the life you're currently having. Now, if you are here on this Zoom, you are willing to receive so much more. So what if all that is required is that we just ask for that, demand for that, like to upgrade our life from now on, like to completely upgrade our life and start playing, start having fun, start adding, start choosing everything that we truly desire to choose, to have. And what if we gifted ourselves that gift of receiving we be, and to fully acknowledge it, fully acknowledge our capacities, how much are we aware of what else is actually possible to receive, to be. And if we just demand to become that space, all the definitions that are now stopping us from that will be gone. Like how aware are we? How aware are you? Have you acknowledged that, like fully acknowledge in totality, how aware are you? Like all the possibilities you are perceiving, and now all the space you are stepping into with your body and being, how amazing is that? How different are you? How weird you are, like the whole your life. So what if you now just like acknowledge that and say, oh my God, I'm super weird. Even at my age, I'm the weirdest person in the world. And how fun is that? And open up to receiving even more money. Like everything you have decided that you can, everywhere you have decided that you cannot receive more money because of your age, or all the definitions you have how much money you can receive based on your age. Can we destroy and uncreate all of that?
Oh, yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds.
And how much can you expand your allowance and make your allowance bigger in order to receive all the awareness you have? And what if your allowance and awareness could go together?
Yes.
So that you don't have to stop yourself anymore. Into stop and start, stop and start. Wherever you have made this stop and start your reality, will you please destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes. Wow.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. And what if you could use all these awarenesses, all this receiving, all this potency you have available? What if could be part of your reality? And what if you could create with it? What if you could, yeah.
What is it that you already are, that you are not allowing yourself to be because of the age definitions? What is it that is all the time in you? What is it that you already are, that you have not acknowledged that you be, because you have stopped yourself from with definitions of age? Everything that Nadia said. We destroy and uncreate all of that times a gazillion.
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And like think of all the things and choices and creations and fun things for you to do in your life. Just think of them, creating them from the place with like, will this choice increase my orgasmic living, or will this choice decrease my orgasmic living? What can I choose now? What can I choose that is actually available to me? How can I have total ease and fun with being irrational with my age?
Yeah.
And
what if you could not have to get an answer to this? What if you could just play with the questions and allow the energy to deliver the awarenesses with which you can create and be, and find out what is this beautiful reality for you? What is this reality full of possibilities for you, without having to get to conclusions anymore? Mm-hmm. What if it could be just the space for questions, the space of receiving, the space of awarenesses from the universe and from you?
and how much more enthusiastic can you be about your life? What will you choose if today will be your first and last day of your life? Will you still have all these limitations? Will you still don't choose what you know you can choose? Like, if today is my first and last day of my life and living, what would I choose? Where would I go? With who will I be? Like,
Yes.
start asking what else is possible, who else is possible, and at the same time, like, create your life more from the space, like when you choose moment by moment, when you live in the 10-second increments, and where nothing is significant. Like,
Yes.
what if you have from your mind no future? What if you have no future based on your mind? What if you will really start practicing? This is like a really good and great training to choose everything that you're choosing moment by moment. Like, what is fun for me right now? What can I choose right now? How outrageous can I be today? Like, I'm asking a lot, like, what can I do today that people will judge me even more? And it doesn't matter if this is like positive or negative judgments. I'm receiving all the judgments with the space of interesting point of view, also all the judgments about my age. And Gary once said to me, like, you girl have to learn how to embarrass people and how to have fun with embarrassing people. So
Yes, make it comfortable.
yeah,
Other people.
like, yeah, how can you have fun with like making uncomfortable other people? Because not, this is from like my point of view, they will get uncomfortable, but actually I'm changing their life. Like, sometimes I go on a really official business meetings and I am like, people projected me that I don't belong there because I am like too young. And how can I have fun with that and perceive all those points of view with interesting point of view? So
Yes.
what can the space of interesting point of view create for you? Like, how can you be that and just like discharge all the projections at you, at your body, with the space of interesting point of view you can be if you chose it? And like, everyone who is projecting to you, oh, you are too old to go to this trampoline or to go to this roller coaster. You are too old to play in the sand with little kids. You are too old to, I don't know, to do whatever. How much fun can you have with embarrassing people while choosing that which is super fun and orgasmic for you? Like,
Yes.
and also you can project that energy and question to all other aspects of your life and living, where you use some definitions about you to stop you, to protect you from not choosing the orgasmic living. And everywhere where you are scared of receiving too much, being too much, receiving and having orgasmic life and living, so you have to use all those definitions and limitations and judgments about you. Can we destroy all of that? That is times a gazillion.
Yes, please.
Right or wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyond. And yeah, you can
and
go.
wherever you're using excuses, or you're using your back doors open in order to leave whenever it's uncomfortable, wherever you don't feel like, oh my gosh, it's not my place, wherever, oh my gosh, it's not the time, oh my gosh, it's not the time for me, will we please destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes. Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyond. And wherever we have misidentified and misapplied being uncomfortable as things that, oh my gosh, it's not working for me, will we please destroy and uncreate it all?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyond. Because if you allow yourself to create from questions, you'll always be uncomfortable, because the space or just you will be different every 10 seconds. So we're not getting comfortable with us being this change that's moving towards and forward. So what if you could enjoy and have fun and joy and excitement and enthusiasm with being uncomfortable, being the change, being the questions, and unraveling and make others uncomfortable with the amazing being you are. And everywhere you are still not allowing yourself to have that and be that, will you please destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Yes. Right or wrong, good and bad, fun and fuck, all nice shorts, boys and beyond.
And like everything that doesn't allow you to be completely out of control, also with your age, can we destroy and uncreate all of that times a gazillion. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And like, for example, we are all here together in the same planet and we are creating totally new reality. These conversations are like completely beyond this reality. So we have to acknowledge that and like really acknowledge, please, what contribution you already be to this world with choices you are making, with everything you be, with the space of less judgments, of less points of view, like what contribution, what nurturing being you are also to the earth. And like you have all the time, like you can acknowledge in yourself that desire for changing the world, which you have from the beginning inside you. And like what if now is the time that we step up, show up, and start flying and running and changing the world, and go beyond all the definitions, even beyond our age, and we just run and play and have fun and invite and include everyone to join us. And if people will judge us, and if people will be jealous, and if people will hate us, we can still be in, it doesn't matter what is going on around us, we can still be the space and the energy of interesting point of view, and like still run and not stop, like everywhere where you are still stopping you because of the definitions you have about you. Like what if you at those places you just keep running and have no point of view about anyone else, and go and change the world and acknowledge that every step you are making, you are not making just for you, you are making it for everyone else, and you are inspiring but all the choices you are making, and you are everything you do, even if your family hates you because of that, like because at that age you are choosing that which is not appropriate or something, you have to acknowledge that every step you are making, every choice you already made in your life or you are making right now, you are making for the whole world, not just for you. So why would we wait? Why would we be so, I don't know, jealous and keep our brilliance just for us? If we want, like, show the world, if we want to become the possibilities each of us, each of you see, the world will lack of them. Like, what is the gift of me that world is waiting to wake up? So yes, how can I become that and choose that right now and start having fun and playing my life with everything that I be?
Yes. And whatever you choose for you, whatever you choose, whatever something is joyful for you and you choose it and you choose you to create more, actually you change the world. And it's not a phrase, just maybe there is a book about that, being you changing the world. But really, it's like this, by choosing you, by choosing what is, is possible, you change the world, you bring more possibilities to the world. And by you trying to define or stop you with others, let's not make others uncomfortable, or just like, okay, I can stay with the limitation other people have, so they are good and they love me, they love the limitation I'm choosing because we're not making them uncomfortable. Okay, so wherever we have done that, and it's okay, I mean, everything is okay until now, but what if we can change that? Wherever we are stopping ourselves from having that, we will be destroying and create it all.
Yes.
Right or wrong, good and bad, bottom, talk, all nice shorts, boys and beyonds.
Yeah.
And
wow. Yeah.
Wow.
I feel so more energized than at the beginning of this Zoom. What about you?
Or you're not allowed to be more energized.
Yeah, because at my age, I'm supposed to.
And it's
like,
late.
go.
Yes,
It's late,
come on.
yeah. So cool. Maybe for the end of this Zoom, we can do some 1, 2, 3s and 1, 2, 3, 4s, because we energetically just step into different future where age won't matter anymore, when we all can play and have fun together in this beautiful world. So let's destroy and uncreate with 3, like all the places we are still stuck in the past, where we are limiting ourselves and our lives and our choices based on our past, and also send some contribution to our beautiful planet Earth. And let's do together some 1, 2, 3s. Okay, yes. So perceive the energy in your hands and let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Bye bye, limitation. 1, 2, 3. What if you could throw away your age like that? Like, and be totally undefined. Like, what if we all can just throw away our age on 1, 2, 3 and become totally undefined being with undefined and unlimited body? Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Yes. And can you perceive the energy? Like, we are contributing to each of us right now. So this is amazing. Thank you everyone who is here. And now let's do some 1, 2, 3, 4s to like contribute to our future, which we are now capable of creating, because we have to acknowledge that right now we are somebody. Oh, Cat from Marie, hi. We are somebody like totally different than we were in the morning. We are different being right now. We are energetically someone new. So if we want to acknowledge the change we be right now, we cannot create a different future and choose different possibilities. So let's do some 1, 2, 3, 4s to contribute to even greater orgasmic future we can have. We already are. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm so grateful for all of you. For you, Bianca, you are amazing. Like,
it's so beautiful.
And like, what can we create together in the world? All of you, all of us, if we start choosing and playing and become totally undefined, even beyond our age.
I wonder.
I wonder too. So a big hug and kisses to all of you here, and a big thank you to all of the translators, amazing translators.
Great, so grateful, guys, really.
Yeah. And now when I see the faces, I see like your beautiful faces, you all look so more energized and younger. So maybe your body also get rid of some definitions. So you are shining, and acknowledge that. And this is something, this is the space and energy you can be all the time. So how
and choose it more.
Yeah, and choose it more and say yes, big yes to receiving. Big yes to receiving.
Oh,
so, yes.
See you soon, guys. We're having some amazing plans for 2019.
Yes.
So stay tuned. And
you also, you can create everything. What will you choose if you will be completely beyond your age, completely undefined? What will you choose? How much fun can you have? And how much, like, what life are you capable of creating?
Let's find out.
Let's find out. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys. Amazing.
Here. Yeah. So see you somewhere in the future. I hope we can hug all of your life one day.
Yes. Yes. And for all the questions you may have, please contact us. You'll receive the recording in these days and with all the recordings and translations. So thank you again. I love you. I kiss you. And happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Thank you, Bianca. You are amazing.
Thank you, Naida. You're amazing too. Bye.
Bye. Bye.